See that?
Woo! Are you going to go to India where you need to practice that?
No.
A little head bobble?
That's a neck wobble. It's a different
wobble?
thing. The neck wobble versus a head bobble.
So is that a good thing to know prior to visiting to a foreign country like India? Appropriate customs? Like,
yes.
How is it interpreted if I bobble my head this way? Wobble, bobble, whatever?
I don't know if you need to get to that degree, but I think you need to learn like some cultural and customs and stuff.
I mean, is there a particular wobble or bobble that's like
offensive?
Like
an offensive head bobble.
Good Lord. I don't know. Show up at a bar and do that?
I'm not sure what you were doing, but I wouldn't recommend you do it again.
Sir, we don't have gay bars here.
Like if they,
like a whole different kind of bob.
What do they do when they go like to Metallica? Do they like headbang sideways?
I don't know. But I'm glad you did that. It's on camera.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah, well done. All right, here we are.
We're going to watch ourselves all night.
No, actually, we probably will. What's today? Today's the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
Holy shnikes! Just a couple hours away from Christmas.
I know it.
Just woo. It's passing by.
Boom.
So we decided to do a Monday night Dudes Like Us podcast because it was available. We had no idea.
Yeah, and this is Christmas
week. No one brought it up.
This is Christmas week, so it gets kind of crazy with families and parties and all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
so.
Well, Chuck decided he's going to prioritize family and skip the podcast.
What a loser.
Unbelievable.
God.
I know.
Come on, you got to know that when you're dedicating yourself to a podcast, you leave your family behind.
And our prior producer, Mr. Austin.
Oh, is he home?
He is home, but guess what?
He said F you when you asked if you wanted to come over?
Not only once.
He laughed in your
but
face.
Twice.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, are you serious? Really?
It's not even next week. And he was like, yeah, I'm busy.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't think he enjoyed it when he did it.
Well, being at a Dudes Like Us podcast with three older farts compared to him,
right?
When he could be gaming or
there was some attention to detail where he did enjoy it, but life goes on, whatever. I think he gets a little anxiety about it just because it brings up bad things. But you know what? Having Austin part of the podcast during the beginning of it,
it was the very beginning.
It was a good learning curve. We began to learn different things that needed to happen and things that didn't need to happen.
Exactly.
So we figured it out. All right, well, look, it's the December 22nd Dudes Like Us podcast. I'm Sean.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeff.
And we are absent a producer, so we don't have any video or any sound bites. All the sound bites are going to be from Jeff.
And nothing can be fact checked.
Out my ass.
Right.
Oh,
we won't know the details of anything we talk about.
That's right. So we're going to be 100% correct today.
100%.
Because no one can prove us wrong.
Yeah, because Chuck always puts up the wrong shit on the TV, and we're like spewing all these lies.
Do we believe Google? No.
We don't.
Oh, last week we were talking about Jabba the Hutt and the
this
facts around the clothing for Princess Leia.
This is a good thing to open with. I want to tell you guys something. So here's my chat GPT, right? And somebody was asking, we were asking about these, remember the horrible, just last week, right? Rob Reiner, right?
Oh,
with the horrible murders with his son and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
Well, somebody at work was asking, so what are the details? Did Nick, was he the one that called the police? I mean, how'd they know he did it? I mean, was he arrested inside the house? And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask my know-it-all secret friend, ChatGPT.
Yeah, they found him in a hotel.
And look at this. It's very interesting. I said, tell me about the Reiner murders. And it said, the Reiner murders are almost certainly what you're talking about is the Sharon Tate murders, one of the most infamous crimes in U.S.
Sharon
history.
Tate? That's Manson.
Exactly. And I was like, no. And it went on to talk about that. And I corrected it. And I said, no, Rob Reiner. Get this. This was 2 days ago. Got it. Rob Reiner was not murdered. There is no historical event known as the Rob Reiner murders. What actually happened is that he's alive and well. He's an actor, director, producer of The Princess Bride and blah, blah, blah. It talked about his father. And it says, typically people get confused about this. To be very clear, there were no Reiner murders, no murder involving Rob Reiner or his family. And I said, are you serious? Rob Reiner and his wife were murdered by their son. Listen to the attitude. I can hear how certain you are, but yes, I'm serious. That did not happen. There is no real event in which Rob Reiner and his family were murdered by their son. This story is factually false. And it went on and on. And I was like, how is it possible you don't know what happened this past week?
Can you send a link to it and say, read this story?
Finally, it says, I get why it feels unbelievable, but here's a key point that explains the disconnect. I don't actually automatically know what happened this past week.
Yeah, they don't update as often as we think.
And it said, if you really want me to know, say, yes, check the news, right? So I said, check the news. And then it says, and boom. And then it suddenly knows everything about Rob Reiner. Yep. But usually it says, oh, I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right. Did you hear the attitude in the tone in his response?
Well, I think
what is that all about?
Well, I know that they only go back so far. There's a certain time window that these things look at.
Right.
Because I think if you just open it up to all time, that may be too much. I don't know.
Maybe.
So they're like, focus on the last 3 years, and they refresh it every week or something like that.
Well, you know what it made me think? Because of the tone and the attitude, it made me think it's this much closer to being, what do you call it, sentient?
I think it's...
Or self-aware.
I think it's hit puberty.
Yeah.
Teenage
Exactly.
angst.
It's starting to cop attitude. It's like
a little bit of an attitude.
Thinking for itself.
Yeah.
I didn't like that at all.
Need to be put on restriction.
Crazy.
Throw his ass in the closet for a week or 3. That is weird. It gives him a little bit of attitude. What do we have as far as control over that? I mean, AI is just going to blossom into this huge, huge thing where it starts controlling things.
Yeah.
AI, I need you to manage the security system for tonight. And, these things need to happen. I mean, people have elaborate security systems. What if it's one of those ones that turns off oxygen in certain areas for critical chemical plants or something like that? And then you got...
Well, what if it says, you guys don't really need security, because nobody really knows who you are, so I'm just not going to turn on the security system tonight.
Well, I still...
It's going to make its own call on things.
Well, I still question how this is actual AI at this point. It's a search engine. It's an LLM, right?
Right.
That goes out and scours websites and can put the results in speech form,
right?
Essentially, and have a conversation with you based off of questions and answers. Can it do things on its own yet? I don't know.
Not really.
I don't see this as artificial. I think there's a distinction there. I don't think we've actually crossed that line of true artificial intelligence yet.
No. It's not there yet. But there are, the experts seem to think that it's
I think
possible.
We'll get there, but I think what we have now is not it. It's something that can, take some kind of direction. It's just like a program. It's a high level program that you're just like when we were doing basic, go sub, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
To tell your computer what to do. These are big things, and sometimes it does. There's some decision making, but it makes wrong decisions sometimes.
Yeah. Apparently, it doesn't know what like Rob Reiner doesn't know that things.
Well, that tells me right there that it's not self-aware. It doesn't know.
No, it doesn't.
It's like, okay, he's really questioning this. Maybe I should go out there and look.
But you know what's really scary? So I don't know if you guys remember this. When Biden was in office, he met with a Chinese delegation, and he tried to set some ground rules on about AI having access to nuclear capability, like nuclear codes and stuff like that. And he tried to say, hey, we're on the same page, right? Neither one of us want to hook up AI to our nuclear launch codes, right? And China said no. China refused to play by those rules.
Really?
And here's the premise, right? Here's the premise. You have much more chance of survival, right? Or as a deterrent. Think about it. First strike, you have to have the ability to strike back, right?
So if everyone's dead in China, it still has the ability to strike back.
Bingo. And so that makes somebody like the United States never even bother attacking them, because even if we kill all of them, they have AI and they're going to kill all of us right back as a FU.
Right.
As a final FU from China.
Right.
So that's why they're wanting to do it. I mean, that's the same thing that's the same reason why Iran wanted nukes, right? Because we would never dare to, fully annihilate them, because they've got their finger on a button that would annihilate, Israel or Saudi Arabia or something like that. Anyway, but now think about, now you have Wargames coming as a possibility. AI misinterprets something. It thinks, we have.
Did you guys watch Wargames?
Oh yeah, of course.
God, I watched it. When did that come out? Like 1981,
Yeah.
82?
The
I saw it.
Whopper.
I saw it way back then. I don't remember much of it, but I mean, it was a big thing back then.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you want to play a game?
Shall we play a game?
Wouldn't you prefer a game of chess?
Then he turned into Short Circuit, the robot.
No.
Remember that? Yeah.
Who's Johnny?
No, that was a different movie.
Yeah.
That was called Short Circuit.
Oh, I thought it was the same one.
Yeah, no.
Who's Johnny?
It was Whopper. They called it Whopper because it was war operational something.
Is that where Burger King?
Let's play a game of thermonuclear.
No. Yeah, that was
Game
okay.
of
So who were the
thermonuclear
people in that? That was Ali Sheedy
and Matthew Broderick.
Yes, young.
Oh yeah, that was before Ferris Bueller, I think.
Remember, he had the little telephone thing and connected to the internet.
Now, did he hack into something or did he build something?
No, he hacked into the defense network.
NORAD?
And he got into Whopper.
Right.
And thought he was playing a game. Oh, thermonuclear war. Cool. And so it started running simulations.
I remember the basis of it, but I mean, you have like this clear memory of it.
I think I didn't see it all that long ago.
No.
I've seen it a couple times, but I remember the general the most. Hell, I'd piss on a spark plug if I knew it helped. I'll never forget that part, man. Where bring us down to DEFCON 5.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it was intense. Like they were thinking there was a real launch, and they weren't sure that it wasn't real.
All I was thinking is, how can pissing on a spark plug be bad? What is that all
Would
about?
that shock flow up the stream into your wiener?
I don't know.
Ooh, a wiener shock.
Yeah.
Would it feel good?
Would a wiener shock feel good?
I mean, at 12
I guess
volts.
It depends on the voltage, I think.
Yeah, 12 volts.
Well, I got a new battery. We can hook up my car battery to your dick.
Wow.
Isn't that what they do with torture?
We could do that.
Don't they torture people like that with car batteries and like have them stand in water?
The guy's like, don't stop, don't stop.
Feels so good.
Yeah, and they're like, this is not working.
God.
Yeah, I think that there is another piece in between.
So it would not flow upstream like the
I mean, it would flow, but it would be limited to 12 volts, meaning there's no, you have to have something that is going to convert that 12 volts to bring up the amperage a little bit.
You don't think it's powerful enough?
Correct.
So if it was powerful enough, it'd flow upstream.
It would have to go through another machine to convert the power to something else, because otherwise it's low amperage. I mean, a stun gun is like 50,000 volts, very low amperage, but yet 50,000 volts is a lot. You get stunned with that, it give you an instant orange afro. But, I'm thinking 12 volts. You think of a 9-volt battery. What is that going to do? You stick that to your freaking tongue.
Yeah, I don't think that would be an effective torture thing.
Or a shock
There's
plug?
a lot of other like torture techniques.
Or spark plug?
That would be probably preferred.
Yeah, I bet it like a Baghdad battery.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys never heard of the Baghdad battery?
No.
Not lately.
So the Baghdad battery is like very ancient, old stuff they found in Egypt, around Egypt, in Egypt and around Egypt, where it's basically these old porcelain jars, and they're filled with what they're saying is like fruit, acidic stuff. There's a copper rod that goes in there, and it holds a charge. And
how long ago was this, and what did they use the power for?
That nobody knows. Nobody knows. How long ago was this?
So it was before like electricity was really...
Yes. This was like, a long time ago, 3,000, 5,000 years ago.
It was like the first human...
So, I mean, really what
battery.
I was thinking, because I mean, when you look back at some of the drawings on the walls in the pyramids, they have these bulb-looking things. And plus, they're in a zero-light atmosphere, or not environment, not atmosphere, an environment. You dig into these tunnels, there's no light in there. Right. So what is creating that light? I don't know. They have
Fifth Element is that guy going, I see the light, and
they're manipulating things.
Yeah, he's holding that silver platter and it was.
I was thinking, I was thinking a better form of a usage of that low voltage stuff would be for like acupuncture.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it seems reasonable because imagine all the workers you have out there, and these batteries, you just hook them up. I don't know.
Isn't that how T.J. Watt's lung collapsed?
Acupuncture?
They were doing a needle in his thing, and they went a little bit too deep. There's there's something there you have to be really careful. Otherwise, you'll deflate the lung.
Yeah, you'll puncture the lung. There was a quarterback that.
Wow.
There was a quarterback that had to miss his game because he.
Well, T.J. Watt was out for the year.
Yeah, right before the game, they punctured his lung.
Seriously?
Yeah, collapsed his lung.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't know that.
He was at the Steelers facility, and they were doing this needle thing, and.
Can you imagine being that guy? And he's.
You think he went? Oh shit!
Yeah.
He started blowing down the little hole real quick.
Yeah, I can't breathe.
The freaking little needle shot across the room, probably poked somebody in the forehead or stuck to the wall.
They had to rush him into surgery.
That is unacceptable for a professional athlete to miss time because of an acupuncturist having
Deflated
no idea
the
what
lung?
they're doing. Yes.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah, it's a certain technique that they do to, obviously relax the muscles.
Yeah, to release,
shit.
energy and all this kind of
Maybe
stuff.
someone bumped him on the way by. Just went, ooh, went in a little bit too deep.
It is interesting. The Baghdad battery, bringing that up. It's just old stuff that nobody. I mean, it just adds to the long, ever-growing list of things we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Right.
The Baghdad battery is a. They use it now. They do not use it now, but they have recreated it to. It doesn't even hold a really big charge. So it does hold a charge, and it's enough to power up some LED lights, but not to the level where they have.
Do they have any kind of filaments or anything that would throw sparks? Maybe.
Hey, producer, can you? Oh, he's not here.
Producer.
But they have a large bulb. When I say large, I mean it's like 6 foot long, and there is a large filament in there, and it goes out, and then it comes back, and it's kind of rippled on the way back.
Right.
So there is something going on there. I don't know what it is. And maybe they line up 20 or 30 of these things because when they tested it.
So in the cave drawings, though. So they have the cave drawings of all of those, and then there's a dude on the end with all of those attached to his dick.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
Back to the dick.
Yeah. I don't recall that.
The cave drawings showed that, didn't it?
I don't recall that, but,
And an AC Delco spark plug.
I just think it's pretty interesting. All the weird shit that they're finding out right now with we talked about this on one of the prior podcasts using some of the satellite imaging that they did from outer space and how they had on the Joe Rogan podcast the guy, I forget his name.
Oh yeah, you were so excited about this guy.
Oh dude, he's such a knucklehead. I mean, I watched the whole thing. I was so disappointed because he was
thought
such
they were
an idiot.
gonna drop breaking news type of thing.
This guy.
He was so excited. He's like, "This is going to prove everything." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah. Then the next day he called me. He's like, "Dude, that guy's a hack."
He is. He's a total hack.
He couldn't back up anything. Oh,
Zero.
Yeah, you were telling me about this.
He kept.
He was like
every time Joe Rogan would press him for a topic or to had another. Oh, read my book. Read my book. It's all in my book. And Joe's kind of like, yeah, we have you on the podcast now. Can you produce a picture that kind of shares what you're saying? It's in my book. Well, where are the pictures at? They're on my laptop. Where's your laptop? It's in Las Vegas. Why didn't you bring your laptop here?
Yeah, so he basically was just trying to get a plug on the world's greatest podcast, on the biggest podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, it went down in history as probably one of the worst podcasts I've ever watched from Joe Rogan.
He should have posted it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. Because all he did was give that guy free advertising, and it wasn't worth it.
I think he did good by posting it because it really shares that the people that are in charge of managing the history of the antiquities of Egypt, they're all fucking hacks.
Yeah.
They're full of shit.
Bunch of frauds.
And they are, because there's so much stuff going on that people are kind of asking, what is going on down there? Is that there? Oh, it's not there. Oh, and then it turns around. 15 conversations later, he goes, oh, yeah, it's there. He's like, but Joe's like, you just said it wasn't there. Oh, I misunderstood what you were saying. Come on, man.
That's not
so
cool.
he's the way they do this, it leaves the air of possibility that it may be there, it may not
it
be.
reminds me of these ancient alien television shows. You ever seen those?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying there's aliens, but you know what? These things were built. It could have been aliens. You're like, come on, dude.
Doesn't William Shatner always narrate those kind of shows?
No, he does. There's a couple of them he does. It is
and
funny.
Leonard Nimoy.
In Search Of.
Yeah, In Search Of. Leonard Nimoy did
Used to watch those.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
This series presents information based in part on theory and conjecture. The producer's purpose is to suggest some possible explanations, but not necessarily the only ones, to the mysteries we will examine.
No, I enjoy them. I mean, look, there's so much out there we don't know, and old stuff, holistic stuff, far better research. Or we're I can't even talk. It's frustrating because I know there's a better way to do things,
right?
And even though some people may know, they won't let the rest of the world know because they're trying to make money.
Yeah.
They're trying to make money on it. It includes everything across the line. It's so frustrating.
Well, I have a fear that we are at a point in time right now that the knowledge we have now is going to be non-existent in 500 years because everything's going digital on a server, and in 500 years,
nothing's written down.
Nothing's written down. I mean, the old stuff's written down. But are they making hard copies of everything?
No.
So there is a.
That's a good point.
There is a. They have like a microfiche style of books that are written, and they're lasered on these pieces of glass, like a microscope glass, and it's amazing on how small they can get that scripture. The stuff like
that's a good idea.
They have the Bible printed on a little tiny piece of glass, and it's like the whole fucking Bible.
Right.
But you can go in there with the magnifying glass and you can see it all.
Really?
Yes. That's right now. And there's also some other stuff. If you look at like the old school, what is the green stone called? Emerald.
Emerald
they have jade. Jade is a word
jade.
So there is the jade stone circles. Now the jade stone circles list or have a bunch of language that haven't all been deciphered what they are. But what jade is, it has a natural resistance of aging, and it doesn't react with anything. Like you can pour acid on it, you can burn it. It doesn't react with anything.
It's protected from the elements.
It'll literally last forever. There's nothing known currently that'll destroy that.
Well, that's what I'm getting about today. If someone drops a bunch of EMPs here in the U.S.,
no bueno.
All our data is gone. Yeah. I'm not saying all of it. The stuff that's already in the Library of Congress and all that shit, the stuff that is written is there, but there's a lot of stuff, like all our photos, history, gone.
Yeah. All of our work documents in SharePoint.
All the work documents, gone.
No. Well, I mean, I see what you're saying. It's kind of like, and that's another fear. Like right now, they have a bunch of college books. It's like, all right, well, at least we have these college textbooks that we keep arguing. I do, at least. Why are we spending so much on these textbooks when clearly they could be digital? But yet we still produce them every year
because they want their money.
Well,
of course, it's a moneymaker for them, but it's just like, I fight against that, but at the same time, you're right. There needs to be some sort of database. It's kind of like, all right, well, if I have all my LPs, my records, I have those forever.
Correct.
You can't take those away from me, outside of, destroying them. I have them. So when it comes time to listening to music, I can go back in my collection now. But if I want to go watch a movie from Amazon, and all of a sudden they don't want me. Hey, look, I know we understand you bought your movie through Amazon.
Right.
You've had it for 22 years, but now the licensing has migrated over to something else, and it's no longer available. They could do that across the board on everything. They could shut down everything. Your Amazon Music, your everything. They can shut it down at a moment's notice.
Yep.
It's amazing how, it would be just one generation that would completely forget everything, all the technology and the way of life, and you just imagine if so another COVID came along, but this time it really wiped out like 80% of the world, and the rest of it had to go down into caves or something or some bullshit like that had to survive. We would lose everything.
Then in 1,000 years, there's going to be a podcast of three dudes going, how'd they do it back then? I saw this battery and, it said, Energizer on there.
There's all this metal stuff.
How did that happen?
And these really tall metal things.
What is this rabbit with the Energizer battery? What is he doing? There's got to be something significant about that.
Yeah.
Energizer rabbit.
Right. Did they have spark plugs on your dick?
He was a deity.
So that's what I mean.
We see this old transcript from the Dudes Like Us podcast. Somebody must have printed it, left it down in some sort of tank somewhere.
Yeah, all of our episodes would be gone.
Oh, my God. See, now really that's the tragedy.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Although we need to print out all the scripts.
Yes, and put lasered on glass.
Microglass.
How expensive is that? Is that expensive?
It does bring up a good point. If something does happen, look, there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to grow food. There's people out there that don't know how to get water.
That do a lot of stuff.
Basic things. Really basic things.
You need 5 or 6 things to survive. Food, water, shelter, and I don't remember what the other ones are. Air, I guess,
And podcast.
the shelter is important. So if you don't know how to build, that's a big deal. And if you don't know how to harvest food, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And you need water more than anything. You can last a long time without food, but you need water.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going to get your water?
Right.
You got to go collect it and really
sanitize it, clean it.
Yeah. And even if you have the latest and greatest filtration systems available to you at the time, they're going to go bad.
I have the safety straw. Do you have one of those?
Yeah, I do. I've got the large one.
That lasts forever.
Yeah. Well, 1,000 gallons or something like that.
Yeah. I have one. I have several of them. They do 30,000 gallons from what there's. Actually, I might say 30,000 liters, but whatever. It's long enough, but it's just whatever. The point is that like you said, we don't have this general knowledge.
No.
I feel comfortable with some of my knowledge of how things are built and how electricity works. I could feel confident I can wire a bunch of things, and I could even produce electricity by retrofitting one of these fans, like in this office, the broadcast room. You could take that fan and put it in reverse, or just run the fan and manually, and instead of taking energy to turn the fan, you could turn the fan and create energy by putting it in reverse. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Well, there's a reverse on that.
Well, it doesn't matter. The point is that when you spin it, it creates a voltage.
Correct.
The opposite direction. There's just some people that don't even understand how that works.
Well, now today we just YouTube it.
Yeah, exactly.
If it gets wiped out, there's no YouTube. How are you going to fix? How are you going to fix your car?
If the grid gets wiped out, like permanently wiped out, and most of the people that know how to fix it or have the wherewithal to fix it, or don't have their tools and can't access the grid, or there's no point in even trying to fix it, we're in serious trouble. What we already we researched that one time. Like, if power were to go completely out, how many, like a million would die?
It'd be more than 1 million people in 90 days or something ridiculous like that. It'd go fast. So basically,
just the grid, just power.
Well, think about all the people in hospitals on life support.
Right,
they'd all be dead.
Right,
like almost instantly. Right.
I mean, shit. Look what happened in San Francisco just this week. Did you hear about this? The power outage they had?
No.
They had a massive power outage that affected like 300,000 people. Okay, and what are they called?
Waymos. The cars.
They stopped in the middle of the streets.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Massive traffic jams all over San Francisco.
Elon Musk waited.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
So I think that goes back to AI and autonomous cars. They're great, but there's problems.
Oh, yeah.
With it. Your network goes down, your power goes down, everything stops.
Yeah.
Or they go off the rail and go off somewhere, right?
And run over a bunch of people.
Yeah. So luckily they stopped, but it caused a problem.
Yeah.
So you should, if you had 2 months of supplies, you would beat 90% of the people out there.
Yeah.
2 months.
God, but would you want to?
I would.
Would you want to live in a world where like 90% of the people are dead, and you got to scrounge for food, and you got to figure out how to live?
I don't know. You say that now, but I mean,
when the time comes,
you become resilient. I mean, it's just like camping for an extended period. It's just like everything else. I mean, I get
it. You're not just going to lay down and be like, I'm not willing to try.
What about the pioneers that treaded across the Great Plains of Wyoming to make it into California on the gold rush?
Wooden wheels.
Look at the Donner Party. They ate each other.
Oh. Well, there's an option.
Yes.
Neat.
Have you ever read that story?
Talking about Alive?
No, the Donner story.
Yeah.
Donner.
Yeah, Donner where
Pass.
These people were stuck in the middle of winter and on their way to California.
Out by Lake Tahoe over the Sierra Nevadas.
Yeah.
The Donner Pass is up there. And they hit it in winter, and it gets to be hurricane force winds up there in the wintertime. And they got stranded.
Ooh.
And they
scary.
They ate each other.
I mean, you heard about the soccer team.
So there's one person that was left?
It was more than that.
Donner.
It's just Donner.
Yeah.
Donner made it.
He's like, I'm going to name this pass because I'm lived, bitch.
No, but there was that soccer team that was flying from Argentina to Chile, and they crashed in the mountains, and they had to eat the dead.
Yeah, they made a movie out of that.
I know. It's called Alive.
Yeah, they sliced up legs. They'd eat it raw.
And one guy decided to walk out of the mountains, and he did, and he reached safety and sent people back to save him.
What do you say? One guy was like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and just walked.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think that would have been.
And the rest of them were like, waving their hands and arms at rescue craft that were looking for them, and they just never found them. So they gave up looking.
I would have been that guy. I would have fucking taken off. I was like, yeah, if you motherfuckers are eating people, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I've got this. I'll make it.
If I don't, then I don't.
You see my size?
He made
it.
it.
I have enough fat on my body to sustain me for at least 2-3 weeks. I'm good. As long as I can stay
Give
warm.
me a bag so I can get the snow, let it melt so it's not going to freeze my insides. I have water.
Wow.
Just hump it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't do what Han Solo did? He cut open the creature and...
Oh, he did that to Skywalker.
If I had a lightsaber.
The Tauntaun.
Yeah, he stuffed him in there.
You know who else did that?
He saved him at the beginning of Empire Strikes Back.
He saved Luke Skywalker.
I know.
Right after he was beaten up by the abominable snowman out there.
Right.
Abominable.
The Bear Grylls did that with a camel.
Really?
Yeah, in one of his little Survivor shows. He was in the desert.
Did he have a lightsaber?
No, he had a big old knife, and he found a dead camel, cut it open.
What'd you do the little quotes he found?
What do you mean? You don't need to crawl into a camel in the desert. I guess at night you do.
At night you do because it gets.
It does get cold. Yeah.
So he climbed in a dead camel.
Wow.
And they showed him climbing out.
He's like, "Hey, good morning, guys."
Like a big vagina.
Got slime all over his head.
Oh, it was gross. He did it though.
What'd you say vagina for?
Oh, it was kind of
he climbed through the vagina?
It was a male.
Oh, good Lord.
What?
No, he cut it open, so he had all this shit that he was sleeping.
Jim Carrey, the pet dude. You know, Jim Carrey when he climbs through
detective.
he climbs through the hippo or something.
The rhino, wasn't it?
I think that was Pet Detective 2 or Ace Ventura. Yeah, Ace Ventura 2.
Good Lord.
God, did you ever see the movie?
Oh, that movie is so over the top.
Who's the guy who plays Borat? Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yes.
He was in one where he's a spy or something like that, and his brother's a spy or something like that. And for some reason, they climb into a elephant vagina. So him and his brother in this elephant vagina.
I think that's what you're talking about, Sean.
No, it was actually that one is also funny because when there was another animal that was trying to mate with it.
Well, the male elephant mounted it, so he had this big male penis coming in, banging him in the face.
It's so over the top.
And then it spooged all over him.
Oh my God!
Was it called Allied?
I don't remember. I remember sitting there watching that with the boys, going, "Oh my God!"
And they were like 8 years old.
They're
like, "Dad, I don't understand. Why are we watching this? Is this appropriate, Mom?
Mom was sitting there too, and she's like,
"What was his name? Sasha what?
Sacha Baron.
How do you spell
Sasha
Baron Cohen.
S-A-C-H.
Cohen, I think.
Sacha Baron Cohen, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, his wife is the lady on Wedding Crashers, the nymph, the nymphomaniac that's with.
Oh, it's called The Spy.
The Spy.
You know who I'm talking about? Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn.
I know Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, remember the ladies all over him all the time, like just molesting him and attacking him and just being crazy. That's his wife in real life. Sacha Bowen.
I thought he was gay.
No.
So this guy, Sacha Baron Cohen, was on a MTV awards show, and he was dressed up like a little fairy or something like that, and he was in the
yes,
in the air on a tight wire.
And his ass was hanging out.
Yeah, yes. he was crotchless, sort of, and his butt was definitely hanging out. And he came down, and they he had flipped over somehow and landed right in front of Eminem.
Oh, his ass
and his butt was like in Eminem's face to the point where it pissed him off, and he was like, "Get this motherfucker off me!"
Oh, he was super pissed off.
Oh yeah,
because his butt was like bouncing off his nose.
But the whole thing was on totally scripted.
Well, he may have known it was going to happen. Hey, he's going to land. He didn't know. I don't think he knew his taint was going to be on his face.
I bet you Eminem didn't know it was going to happen, but of course he's all about shock value.
He is,
and it's like real shock value, right?
Yeah. Well, that was definitely shocking because
remember, I mean, what's that?
It was there for like a long period.
Time. He was moving him out of the way, and he kept coming back.
With his butt would like get straight on his face and just start pressing hard. And
No, what was
like, I can't move.
What was he had a show where he was going around punking people, and
that was Ollie G.
Masaka Baron Cohen?
And it wasn't good.
It was Ollie G, I think. He was an interviewer.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. He was interviewing people and like totally punking them and making a lot of people unhappy.
And it was also Borat, right? That was another one.
Well, maybe it is
Borat's the one where he went out and he made the locals look like idiots.
Right. And he did interviews and upset people, didn't he?
Yeah, he had several different characters.
Oh, God, that guy, he's crazy.
Yeah, he definitely is. I mean, it had some entertainment value, but it was just stupid entertainment. You know? You got to mentally get prepared for that. You may have to have a few cocktails to enjoy that.
Well, it's just like Johnny Knoxville when he did the Old Grandpa movie. Do you see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
where he dresses up like an old man. He looks old, like 80-something years old.
Okay.
And he has this grandson. His grandson's like 10 or 11, right? And he goes across the country with him. And he's just a dirty old man, and his nutsack's hanging out.
Oh, come on.
And they're in a diner, and he gets the runs, and he gets up and he shits all over the wall. And the diners are like...
But not really.
No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's not real shit. It can't be.
No, it's not real shit, but I don't know if the diners were aware what was going to happen.
Doesn't.
I mean, at that point, you're like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny, but it's a little over the top.
Totally
not really
over the
my
top.
style.
It's kind of the same thing as the Borat thing, right? Just putting in these strange things to make people uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
There was a gentleman that came to my Halloween party that you attended and was dressed like Borat.
Yes.
So this was Ryan.
Even that was uncomfortable.
Ryan Benson, and he showed up and he dressed up just like Borat.
He had the unitard.
He did.
He did. Well, yeah, but
the banana hammock thing.
Came
kept
down.
it.
Yes.
He kept it under his outfit the entire night until until the moment. Like it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock at night, and then all of a sudden he whipped out the true Borat onesie where it was like a thong in the back, and he had glued a bunch of pubes in the front, so it had this big old merkin on the front side. It was off. I mean, I couldn't believe he did it, and we have pictures of it.
It was extremely awkward.
Yeah.
People giggled, but then they were like, "Okay,
Put your clothes on."
Yeah,
Yes.
you can put your clothes on now.
Yes.
And why are you erect?
I don't remember that part.
No. Oh, that was me.
Oh yeah. Oh, good. That's great.
No, it was fun though. Whatever. I mean, those are the kind of friends and people. Look, Ryan was a pretty cool guy. I mean,
Yeah, he was
part of the crew that went with our paintballing guy. He's ex-Marine. He doesn't give a shit about certain things. He's
right.
It's just like just the fact that he can do that and just not give a fuck
And be totally okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah, good for him, man. But it was just kind of like, all right, yeah, you can put your clothes back on.
Yeah, we're still talking about how long ago was that? A decade?
There you go.
Jeez.
Yes, sir.
Still talking about it.
Yeah, it was exciting. All right, what's new going on? What do you guys you got? What are you doing tomorrow? We can't do podcast tomorrow because you're going somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to a bowl game.
That's exciting.
Yeah, there's only 3 bowl games this year. I get to go to one of them.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I'm going to the Frisco Bowl, which is Ohio University, where I went to school, and UNLV.
Okay.
Football down there.
And this is Division
1.
Division 1.
Yeah, Ohio University's in the MAC, so they're in the group of 5 or whatever you want to call them, right?
Okay.
Are you going to have all your Ohio stuff on?
Julie got me a new shirt,
Ooh.
so I'll be wearing that. And both my boys are going with me.
That's fun.
Excellent.
Yeah. So,
Julie's not going?
No, she's like, I want you to go with your boys.
Oh, there you go.
Plus, she gets out of a football game.
Yeah, she's like, I really don't give a shit. Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
What's interesting is Ohio University just canned their head football coach.
Ooh.
And I think from what I've read, I read the lawyer's response to the university. It sounds like they're going to have to pay out because they fired him because of inappropriate behavior. There's a couple things, basically inappropriate behavior with a student and, unbecoming behavior because you were dating, having an affair.
Are you talking about this football coach?
No.
Yeah, the head coach.
No. But
Are you talking about the University of Michigan?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that's another story.
that's another huge story. Yes.
So the response. So he was they said you're married, it's unbecoming behavior, so you're canned for that, and you're sleeping with a student, you're canned for that.
Oh wow.
And the lawyer's response is basically, it sounds like OU's going to have to pay out for this because it was he started dating he was divorced from his wife, newly divorced.
Okay.
And they're like, and you are running you're having sex interludes at the Ohio University Inn with this person. He's like, no, I was staying at Ohio University Inn while I was looking for a new place since I had just gotten divorced. So I was living there.
In other words, he wasn't doing anything wrong.
Right. So, and he goes, and I met this young lady. We were out somewhere in Athens. I met her, didn't know she was a student. And Ohio University has no program that says staff cannot date students.
Right. Not like Michigan.
Unless you're a direct report. Like if she was in his class, you couldn't do it. If he was a football player or he had direct control over her, he can't date her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
you can't date staff.
Right. And he's like, there are many, many staff that are dating students that go to Ohio University, yet none of them are fired.
Right. And then they're also dragging him through the mud, man, big time, like slandering him. And, yeah, sounds like the lawyer's got a case here.
And he's like, I was not married at the time. We were separated. We had just divorced. So it was not an extramarital affair.
Wow.
So basically, it looks like OU.
They're going to pay out.
They're going to do the payout thing, yeah.
No.
Because they may have ruined his career. He's like, well, future earnings was going to be this, right? Because he was up and coming. He was doing well there. So,
I mean, is there any chance that they may just renege on that and be like, hey, man, we're sorry. Our bad. You can come back.
I doubt it.
Just dug in, huh?
It sounds like it's too ugly now.
Yeah. It's,
both ways.
Yeah, so he's not going to be there, so I'm curious to see how maybe OU will come together and do well, kind of like Ole Miss did against.
Yeah.
Well, this, funny you mentioned that. But
who did they play? Ole Miss played
Tulane.
Oh, that's right, Tulane.
And they got destroyed. Well, Tulane did.
Anyway, go ahead.
I was going to say the University of Michigan head football coach, Sharon Moore, he was just recently fired for cause primarily due to an inappropriate relationship with a staff member, not exclusively because of OnlyFans. And let me elaborate a little more. However, OnlyFans models became central to the public scandal immediately following his termination. So this guy is a head coach, and he had an OnlyFans account. He was married, and he was cheating on his wife a lot, I guess, and trying to hook up.
He was cheating with a staffer.
Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah,
but that too. But
so she was in the direct reporting structure to him, though.
Right. The staffer was, but that's just a small portion of it.
Yes.
That's just a small portion of it.
Right.
There's a lot more that kind of build up to it, to the point where he just completely fucked himself. So I'm going to go over this little event thing. So official reason for firing: Moore was terminated on December 10, 2025, after university investigation found credible evidence of years-long affair with the female executive staffer. This violated the university policy regarding supervisor-subordinate relationships. So he was fired for that reason. Then OnlyFans allegations following his firing. OnlyFans model Mia Sorty claimed that Moore had been messaging her frequently, including during the halftime of the 2025 Michigan-Ohio State game.
Yeah, what a mess.
Really?
Yeah.
During halftime?
During halftime.
Yeah, during the game.
Yeah. So
he's probably like, yeah, this game's lost. Fuck it.
So he's like, well, the
get
tickets. So he was gonna give tickets for these girls because the tickets for a foursome. A controversial report alleged that Moore offered OnlyFans models season tickets in exchange for a foursome at a hotel after a Michigan 2024 national championship win. While Sorty initially confirmed these details to some outlets, she later walked back the specific claim, calling it a misunderstanding. So whatever. That's kind of bullshit. She makes enough money anyways. Those girls make tons of money.
Yeah.
So arrest and criminal charges.
That's the biggest thing. Right after he was fired, he was arrested.
Yeah. So,
felony.
This gets worse. So arrest and criminal charges. After being fired, Moore was arrested for allegedly breaking into the home of the staffer with whom he had the affair. He was charged with the felony third-degree home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering.
So yeah, basically she broke up with him and he couldn't handle it. And,
so he broke in,
or he was furious that she spilled the beans to somebody and ratted him out because she was uncomfortable because he was stalking her.
Right. How old is this guy? Do we know?
Probably
No.
in his 40s.
Yeah, I would say so. And his wife is actually beautiful, And continued contact reports surfaced that Moore continued messaging Sorority via Instagram using vanishing messages, even after being released from jail on bond.
He's 39.
39.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had vanishing messages on Instagram. Kind of like Snapchat.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Interesting.
Wow.
So
his career is fucked.
I mean,
Yeah,
he took
totally.
something that could have been salvageable and then completely fucked it up. But because look, sex scandals happen all the time. And there's always I mean,
Well, look at Bobby Petrino.
Now, didn't he replace somebody?
He replaced Harbaugh.
Yeah, so in other words, he had an amazing opportunity after Harbaugh left.
Correct.
Harbaugh left.
Correct. And now there's
And then he shit it down the drain.
it's one of the top probably 10 coaching jobs
And
out there.
he threw away a $30 million salary?
Yep.
Wow.
what about the CNN executive? What's his name? Masturbating? Yeah, Jeffrey Toobin. Is that his name?
Jeffrey Toobin.
Jeffrey Toobin, another guy. But my point by bringing up Jeffrey Toobin is that people will forget these things. They eventually hired him back, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Toobin, he did.
So he's back in the limelight not in the limelight, but they hired him back. My point is that if this coach would have just chilled, took his lickings, and admitted fault, instead of trying to cover his ass to the point where he got arrested, breaking and entering, and all that other shit.
You remember the scandal with Marv Alberts?
He got busted. Wasn't he biting?
Yeah, he bit he was having sex with some girl and bit her all over.
Yeah.
And she filed charges because he, I guess, got a little too crazy and kinky.
Is that like in 1997?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So they asked him to step away.
Yep.
And he did, and now he's back.
Yep.
Unless he's no longer, doing it, but I think he is.
He's fairly old at this point.
Yeah,
He may still be doing it, but I don't know.
unless he retired, yeah.
He may have.
So that just goes to show you.
Either his son does it as well.
Yeah.
There's Eddie, I don't remember his name, but he does all the football games too.
Oh, I thought you meant he bites girls too.
No.
Yeah, his son bites girls.
He announces the football games.
I mean, that just goes to show that we can make all sorts of mistakes, and boom, we just have to wait.
Well, that's the
back.
design of living in a Christian society, man. So we're in a community of forgiving people, and I am for forgiving people. We should be look, excluding children and doing crazy stuff like that,
or just murderers, all out, flat out murderers, like the who's the Italiano guy or whatever his name is.
The guy that was killing the
who?
Yeah, you shot the CEO in the back of the head.
Luigi killed the insurance executive.
United Healthcare, right?
Yeah, Linguini.
Well, all the chicks like him because he's good looking.
Isn't that sick?
Yes.
That's the first thing
they
they
let him
came
go.
out.
He's so beautiful.
Well, not even that. I mean, just the first reaction was, "Oh man, he's good looking." Never mind that he just shot a guy in the back of the head who's got two
It's a
kids.
testimony that just really details how shallow a lot of women are.
Well, just our society in general, just horrible. Really, that's our response. And I'm sure he's getting flooded with fan mail.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you got this super hot blonde, blue-eyed chick in Florida, teacher, that was making whoopee with a 14-year-old.
Oh yeah, she was good looking too.
Yeah, I mean, look, she got a lighter sentence.
Yeah.
She didn't go all out either.
And the big fat teacher who was slob a knob with some kid.
Was that a guy or a girl?
40 years.
Yeah, the guys get more trouble.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Actually, it seems like there are way more stories of women with male students than the opposite way around.
Never happened with
one
me.
after another.
I know.
Then you had the one where they got married and had kids later.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. And then she just died.
Yeah. Well, they got divorced.
They had 3 or 4 kids.
Yeah. Though. He waited 8 years for her to get out of prison.
Yeah, and they had a bunch of kids, and they got
Isn't that
married.
Crazy?
Then they got divorced. I think she may have remarried again.
And then she died.
And she died here the last 5 or 6 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Laterno.
So that was the name, Laterno?
Laterno was her last name, yeah.
Insane. What an insane story, man.
I'm just like, how the fuck do you remember all these names?
It's amazing. Yeah. It's creepy that you do, actually.
Well, you remember all these movies. Wargames.
That's maybe the one
scene
movie
by
I remember.
scene.
Ali Sheedy. Yeah, I knew something. You had to help me with Matthew Broderick.
Matt Broderick.
Speaking of prisons, I saw this video of, and I've seen it in movies, but I've never seen it in real life, where they're dropping contraband over the walls of the prison using drones.
Oh, really?
Have you not heard about
No,
this?
I've not seen this.
Because there are TV shows that have that. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, if Chuck were here, he would show you a video of it. Sure enough, here comes a drone and lowers something down over the prison walls it's some, contraband of some sort. Hopefully it's not weapons, but
Why don't they have like
probably
little,
cigarettes. And,
have like little laser as they come like poof, just shoots it.
They probably are going to need that. I mean, for real. I mean, everybody's got a drone now. I mean, how easy is it to fly a drone over a prison wall?
To drop a gun in the middle.
Yeah, well,
and it's
a Subway sandwich,
disposable.
Yep.
A couple candy bars.
I mean, it's not like you're spending thousands of dollars on a drone. You can just wire something to it and send over some cigarettes or
it could be something small. Hell, you can use a kite.
Yeah, be like,
Man,
man,
you kind of have to be outside the wall though.
I would love some.
You see him running alongside the wall to try to get the kite up in the air. It keeps like going down.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a kite.
I was
he
always
gets caught in the barbed wire.
I was always trying to figure out a way to beat the system while going onto one of those cruise boats, where you're getting on, you get your luggage on like that. I'm like, dude, I get Jeff, who's not going on the trip.
Like a drone?
He's out there. It's like, Jeff, just use this drone. And then
what? He's in a little speedboat next to the cruise ship?
No, just on the dock. It doesn't matter, just as long as he's there. And the drone drops. I'll be on the upper deck. Just bring he drops down a case of fucking whiskey.
Well, that's a big drone.
That's a big drone.
They're not going to hear that.
Why have to go so big? What's wrong with one bottle? You had to go with a case.
Well, you got to be there for 7 days. Come on.
Well, then you just you get a little skipper boat and
I don't understand.
Go out on the ocean and
that's a big drone though to carry a case of booze.
It really is.
All right. Well, how about this? Here's another scenario. Instead of carrying the case, you put the whiskey or whatever it is you want to bring on the boat, and you put it in a bag.
Ooh.
And the bag is in the water. So the only thing the drone brings is the rope.
No. What if you tie the bag to the cruise ship so that it's right there for you whenever you're ready to grab it?
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying, but you got to get it right away because it's otherwise, unless it depends on where you're going to retrieve it. I'm kind of envisioning like you're on a balcony on whatever, it doesn't matter. The drone comes to you, you grab the rope,
what could go
and then
wrong?
You just like kind of.
I would think that
kind of reel it up.
What could go wrong?
The officials would hear this drone, and everyone's going to catch on. Next thing you know, there's like 30 drones around the ship because they're like, "I want to do that next time. I'm going to do that next time."
Hey, look, it only going to matter for my trip.
You could tape a box next to the cruise ship, and then on the first port, just scuba dive out there and grab the box.
Oh yeah,
bring it onto the. There's so many things. These are all really feasible.
How about maybe a dart gun, and you just like
a harpoon?
Just grab it. Yeah, like a harpoon. Shoot it by my door, and then I can just grab it.
A massive harpoon with a case of bourbon attached to it.
No, it's in the water. So the only thing that really needs to be, you just need the little umbilical, little string. You pull it up.
What if you miss? What are you
thicker.
doing? You're like pulling it back up and reloading.
I don't know, man. I didn't think.
And you're like 300 feet up.
Tell you what, next week let's not do podcasts and just work on these scenarios where we can get extra alcohol for free on a cruise ship.
We can stand on the roof and shoot with harpoons.
There's so many good ideas.
But we have to go like this.
How
like
can you smuggle it on there? They say they're very thorough on their. You've been on. You have. So they're not very thorough. So were you able to smuggle anything on, or did you just choose not to?
When we were in Alaska, I went out and I got one of the flat ones, the tall flat ones, skinny looking ones. I just tucked it in my pants and walked on the cruise ship.
A flask or
it was a bottle. It was a like a 0.75 750 milliliter bottle that was kind of tall and skinny. I just stuck it down my pants.
Maybe get one of those Traveler's Delights.
Ooh,
things you can do.
And then go to a shore excursion and you just fill it up.
Yeah,
jam it down your pants.
Yeah, I walked to an alcohol store right there in the Alaska port we were at. I mean,
I'd wear a kilt. I'd have like a band of them around me. I'd like 15 bladders.
And they're like, "Sir, you need to lift your kilt." And you're like, "Oh, how dare you? How dare you?" What do you think?
I
mean, of course, you create such a scene that they'll be like, sir, just go ahead. Yeah, please, just go ahead.
Scream like a girl. I'm getting assaulted.
Right. And then they'll all be like,
me too, me too.
Kilt. Who wears a kilt? They're all making fun of you
clinking.
and shit.
All the bottles are clinking.
No,
clink, clink.
No, they'd be the bladders.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I mean, think about it, but I also think about like how much do I really want to drink? I mean, think about it now. I mean, if we drink half a bottle of booze in one night, which we can.
Oh yeah,
oh,
you know,
easy.
Because they don't have high proof on that. We'd have to bring it.
No, I'm just. Let's say we do bring it, whatever it is. I mean, if we drink a half a bottle of booze in a night, the next day I can guarantee it I'm not drinking.
Oh yeah.
And even the third day I may not be drinking.
Yeah.
So
challenge accepted. You know, when you get the drinking package, you people do the math to figure out how many drinks they need to have per day.
It's like 15 a day or something.
It is like 15. It's like between 14 and 16 a day.
Yeah.
Which can be done if you start early.
But every day.
Every day. Every day. Challenge accepted, right? Hey, when we were 20, come on. That's easy.
Well,
yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to drink it.
Do.
You can take it and dump it into a container, and that way you just save it.
And you're allowed to get one at a time, I think, right?
Yeah, and there's they started developing time limits.
Oh yeah, there's time limits and there's restrictions.
Yeah,
on
even
how
if
many...
you like guzzle it, they'll be like, "Sir, you got to wait like 5 minutes before you can get another one." Because what would happen was, I'd get a drink package and I'd go up there and get a drink for you, get a drink for me, get a drink for you, get a drink for me, like 1 minute apart.
Right.
And they knew people were trying to scam the system.
Yeah, I saw that somebody. You may want to research this. That somebody bought a lifetime all drink package.
Oh God!
With one of the cruise lines it was $100,000. Lifetime unlimited drinks.
Wow!
For $100,000.
I'm not sure that's worth it.
I saw it on Instagram or something like that. So I don't know if it's real, but I saw that and I was like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of drinks.
That's a lot.
So yes, the Royal Caribbean offers $100,000 bling cup or gold chalice on its new ship, the Stars of the Seas. That includes a lifetime deluxe beverage package, allowing the owner to get free drinks for life.
That's smart. Think about it.
More of a luxury status symbol and brag item that a true financial investment for most requiring mini cruises to recoup the cost. I mean,
think about it. They're going to go on 2 cruises a year with that same cruise line just to take advantage of that.
You have to do more than that.
Oh, you
recoup that $100,000.
At least 3 a year, maybe.
Now, can you bequeath that to? So when you die, is that transferable?
It's not transferable. I guarantee it.
Would you have to show like ID to prove that?
Is it worth it? Generally or financially? No. Generally, no. Financially, a standard 7-day drinking package costs $700 to $1,700. A standard 7-day drinking package. You need to take dozens of cruises or to even approach the $100,000 value.
Yeah.
No, you would die of alcoholism before you get your money's worth.
High cost, $100,000 massive upfront cost, luxury tax. So I mean, look. First of all, if you have $100,000, who gives a fuck?
Oh, I know.
That's a good point. I mean, if you got so much money that this is just a fun thing to blow it on.
I mean, I found out that I went to the Dallas Star. I went to the Star where the Dallas Cowboys practice. Yep. I found out that Jerry Jones flies his helicopter and parks it in the middle of the practice field.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. And every time he does that, he gets fined $150,000
from the city.
Somebody, I don't know. Somebody charges him.
Well, he owns the
he owns the facility.
It's probably
That's
the city.
Strange.
Or the FAA, maybe.
It doesn't matter. Somebody
does.
fines him $150,000
every day.
Every time he lands there,
which isn't not anywhere near every day.
I heard like 6 times a day.
Yeah. But my point is that
that's
people
a lot of money.
For $100,000. I mean, there comes a certain point where, like, when you have that money, shit money like that, it does. I mean, he's like, fuck it, $150,000. Fuck it.
That's crazy.
It's nothing.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably.
I'll just write it off in my taxes.
I mean, the Cowboys alone are worth what, $15 billion? They said though.
Know it.
Something ridiculous.
And he got it for what? $300 million.
It was less than that, I think. It was like 100 and something million.
It's worth $15 billion.
Yeah.
That was a good investment. He was smart. And they don't even have to be good.
They're not.
I know.
They're not. Did you watch that game?
I didn't watch. You know what? No, I'm disconnected. I'm nowhere in the fantasy football. Fuck both of you. I am nowhere, and the Cowboys lost.
None of us are now. I got blown out.
You said I was going to the finals.
I had the worst week of the entire season.
Yeah, you didn't know Jackson Dart got a -2 until I told you.
Of course I did.
Oh.
I was fucking with him. He goes -2. I go, yeah, I need 40 points out of him. He's playing tonight, right? Oh, he's playing Monday night.
Oh my God!
And I already watched the game, going, oh my God!
As Brian started his onslaught of just
he's a
one-liners.
newbie. This is his first year. He cannot win this. Linda has to beat him.
This is his second year.
Is this his second year?
Yeah, I think it is his second year.
Okay,
it doesn't matter.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, but still, I know how Brian talks shit. He's so good at it. I mean, I remember when we were in the backyard and there was a ping pong ball and we're trying to see who can throw it in the center of the table where the umbrella goes.
Right.
And we're sitting there doing it over and over and we're drunk. We're having a good time. And Brian's like, he throws it. It goes right in. And I'm like,
and he walks
fuck
away.
You.
He's like, this is easy. I'll do something else. Anyway, but that's the way it's going to shake out. Linda has to beat Brian.
Yeah.
He has
so you're 100% out.
Oh God, I got destroyed.
Yeah.
And
even though I have a player going tonight, it makes no difference.
I beat Barry. I had a good game. I would have beat
third.
I would have beat everybody this week.
No, I have a chance to go third and fourth. Will play for the third place.
So
what place were you?
I don't know. I was third. No, I was second. And
but in the playoffs, you got bounced in the first round.
I got bounced in the first round.
So you went in the consolation bracket.
So the best you could do is third.
No, he can't.
Best I could do is
I can.
Fifth,
because I was the top 4. So the top 2 go to the championship. The bottom 2.
Best I could do is fifth.
Best you can do is fifth.
Yeah, the bottom 2 play each other for third place. So I'm playing against who lost to Linda. I don't know. Anyway, so if I win that, I'll be third place, which means I'll get some money.
I don't even think about it like that.
Well, I mean, you want to get your, it is a pay league. So you kind of want your money.
I still think we should pay more.
Balls Breaker lost bad to Linda. And then, Bill Ballard still has some folks playing. Actually, so does Hole in One and Play-Doh Boys are still going.
And then consolation bracket, yeah.
Well, there's 2 consolation.
But they can't.
So Linda has the potential of winning the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Correct. So the mid-tier teams are going to win. All the top teams of the year.
And Barry's out.
Barry, I beat him. He's out.
That's all I care about.
So the top 3 teams are out.
Yeah, I got bounced.
Yeah.
I won my first game, but then I got bounced in my second game.
So the best record that could win this is Play-Doh Boys at 8-6.
That just goes to show you it doesn't matter. None of it matters.
But he's currently losing. He's projected to win, but yeah. So Pop
is he playing against Linda?
No, he's playing Hole in One right now.
Oh well, I mean,
he was 6 and 8.
Well, to make it even worse,
my point is none of that matters, right? It's only the top 3 that matter, right?
Oh, that's true. So Linda's 7 and 7, Balls Breaker 7 and 7, and Papa's team is 7 and 7.
Okay, so one of the 7 and 7 teams is going to win the league.
Correct.
That's crazy.
But to make it even worse, it's like, oh my God, I forgot what I was saying.
To make it worse, you finished dead last. To make it worse,
actually the Bees finished last.
You didn't make the playoffs. To make it worse,
all right, hold on.
You something. Maybe it'll come back.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's let me see.
God, I'm plowing through these, by the way.
I know
they are easy to drink.
We need to talk about them.
And frankly, they're not. It's not enough in there, honestly. I mean, I
wondered because I'm drinking both of them here. I mean, I'm almost out of both.
No.
Did you not put an ounce in each?
They're only this big.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I was thinking about the money. What do I think? I was thinking about it's not a matter of the money. It's what makes it even worse. Yeah, whatever.
Prestige. Yeah, I'm the king of finishing third every year. Third place.
What a bird in the bear. I'm usually last.
Well, Paul, I mean, you've got a season under your belt, right? You won a season
a long time ago.
Yeah, but you won.
I think I did. Yeah.
And I've got one under my belt. You know, and at the same year, I also had the best points. So I mean, that was the year.
I just both. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was nice the same year. I was just killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Al Bundy. You know, and the touchdown. The Al Bundy show.
Mm-hmm.
Married with Children.
Married with Children.
I used to love that show.
Christina Applegate.
Yeah, she was hot.
Mm-hmm.
She used to be.
She's got multiple sclerosis. She got MS.
Yeah.
So she can't even stand or walk anymore.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's sad when you watch your childhood movie stars get crazy old.
How is that something
off.
that just all of a sudden happens to you? Is that something you've always had that just never really came out?
MS?
How do you get
genetic,
MS?
Isn't it? Is it genetic?
I don't know.
How does one get MS?
I think you're born with it.
And then it just kind of shows up one day, kind of like chicken pox.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess. I don't know.
Like shingles.
Interesting. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's chat about this. So we first of all, shout out to Jackie Mack. Jackie Mack invited us to a tasting at the whiskey Blendery.
Right.
So we went out to the whiskey Blendery, and both Paul and I were available.
We were judging.
Yeah, we were judges because they every year at the whiskey Blendery. I don't really know exactly what the thing is, but they basically it's kind of like they make their own whiskeys. So they procure barrels and then they mix them together. It's not like
they blend their own. Yeah.
It's not like they have a specific.
They don't
barrel.
distill their stuff. They procure barrels.
They do not distill anything. Correct. They just procure. They're very careful about procuring barrels, and they're blending experts. Is what they claim to be.
On the bag, the whiskey Blendery is an award-winning craft distillery, locally owned and operated by our family in Oak Point, Texas. Our commitment to hand selecting the highest quality barrels earned us the Texas Rye Whiskey Distillery of the Year. Only months after our first bottling. We believed in the community. Actually, it doesn't really say a whole lot.
How can they call themselves a distillery when they don't distill?
Unless they have like a really small still and they distill very little.
I don't know.
I don't know what the criteria is.
I mean, it should be called a blendery.
Well, I know they're making a new location. It's going to be a little bit bigger, and I know they do plan on doing some distilling. So maybe they have some sort of distilling efforts going on, but it's not really to the level of where it needs to be. But
it's supposed to be a very impressive facility that they're building.
Yeah, they're talking about.
Are they building it out there in Oak Point still?
I'm not sure exactly where, but I think so. These folks look. The what they have out there is kind of cool.
It's a very cool idea. The thing is, it's a club. First off,
right?
It's a paid club,
right?
And and they right now they're in like a kind of like a storage.
These guys,
it's a big storage thing, but they have a cool inside.
Yeah.
No question about it.
It looked like we didn't know we were there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we walked. We were like, "What the fuck is this?" It had that really cool reception area where we went in and did all the tastings. I mean, it's good. They were all very cool. What I was trying to say is, they are so good at being able to pull out flavors and describe them. And, it's almost, so it's not that it was a negative experience at all. It was just like, I'm a little bit over my head. Even though I had a lot to offer, these guys seemed to they were just punchier with the vocabulary they were using to describe it, because that's what it was.
Sometimes, just being honest, sometimes when you're around people who are 1,000,000% into it, it can be off-putting.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just can be off-putting. It's like the swirling and like you said, it's almost like the snobbiness, I mean, but to your point, they were not snobby. They were not mean to us. They were not rude. It's just the whole thing can be just a bit much sometimes. That's all. I mean, even probably some of the stuff that we say, we get
notes of this.
We get this and that. I mean, it's it's kind of not obnoxious.
But they have great products. I mean, really, there's not...
well, I'm enjoying these.
These are great.
These are really good.
So we have two.
I prefer the one that I like the best is the non-green one that you marked, which I don't know what this one is. The non-green one. This is the 18-year pre-Dramble. Is this one?
That's really good.
I like that one. I like the other one too, but I like this one a little more than that one. Or the green thing.
It went away.
It went away. So I don't know which one.
So the other thing is that, like I said, it was a club, right? The Blendery was a club, and there's a finite number of people that can be in the club.
Right.
And to be in the club, you had to do something, like to keep it going. You had to
pay dues.
Yeah, definitely had to pay dues, but there was more to it than that. You had to
give some blood.
I think you got to buy. I mean, look, buying a bottle is expensive there. It's basically they buy a barrel. They buy the barrels and they blend them, and you get to pick which ones we're going to blend.
And then they would come out with 1,000 bottles, and they would just attack it like vultures. You know what I mean? The way they would describe it, it was like it would sell out within 3 minutes online. And
right.
That whole thing, it just kind of creates anxiety. You know, that's not the right word. I don't know what the word is.
So the two flavors we got. The first one is called Grape River, and the Grape River is about 114.8 proof.
I pick up grape, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Is that the green one or the non-green one?
It's the green one. Green one is the Grape River.
Okay, let me...
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm thinking of the other one then. Let me taste this now.
I know. We got to do it again. And let me say this while we're tasting it. He was so gracious to find out about our podcast and so gracious to give us these samples. I mean, he was one of the owners, and he was awesome. He really was awesome.
We should maybe try to reinvigorate that conversation, see if he wants to come on.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I mean, to hear, because it's such an art what these guys do to try to figure out how to make blends.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and I don't know if it's like they do 500 of them and one ends up being a home run. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how they do it. All right, well, let's talk about it real quick. So, all right, so Grape River is the one with the star on it. So let's do this here.
I like the other one better.
I think they're both great. They
are. They're both great.
The other one is the pre-Dramble one that we spoke, and it's 128.6. It's way hotter. This one has it's 18 year.
Well, I think the other one feels hotter.
The one without the star is 18 year?
Yes.
The whiskey Blendery, located in Oak Point, Texas. It's
outstanding.
I'm
just west of Frisco.
The one without the star is outstanding.
Highly recommended. These guys know what they're doing. They piece together it's already top line whiskeys.
Yeah.
And then when you turn around and you blend them together, it's just like, because you pick one that's kind of like, oh, this one's a really high wheat one. Oh, this one's a really high barley one, just regular bourbon. You mix them together and then bam. It's kind of like, back in the late 80s or early 90s, and you're roller skating. Hey, you got your chocolate and my peanut butter. And you got your peanut butter and my chocolate. And you eat it like, oh my God, this is fucking good.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
This is exactly what's going on.
But that's what we were doing. We were judging. They also break into teams of 4 and they do a competition.
Right.
And they give you 4 bottles and the people have to do their own little blend, and we were judging the blends. That's how much they make it part of their culture.
Right.
To have their own little blending competition.
We never got invited back.
No, we didn't. Because I think you were like groping and getting on.
Pelvic thrusting.
Yeah.
None of that happened.
He was like, I'm chocolate. Would you be my peanut butter?
Again, shout out to Jackie Mack. Shout out to the Whiskey Blendery. You guys are great. Now I'm going to follow up with that guy. I need to. I just, out of sight, out of mind, we don't think about it. I'm glad we got to experiment with these.
It was really neat.
We need to re-embark it because he was like really wanting to get on this podcast.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, well, it's Monday. It's December 22nd. It's the first half of the Dudes Like Us podcast. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, Dudes Like Us. I'm Sean.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeff.